Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play the Thaumaturge Blind. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying this series so far. But let's, I guess, keep going. And talk with Rasputin.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
It does.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
Okay.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in a cemetery.
Right, so what are you doing here?
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
Okay, Doom. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. Let's... Okay, so this progresses it. This is fact-finding. So let's find some facts.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as
noticed that.
Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
3.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
Well,
This could also be the work of a salutor.
What do you mean?
Vasily's death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and the locals speak of them with horror. Okay.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Wiktor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a Bukavac.
Okay.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A Bukavac.
Yep, and that
Where
was...
did this elder live?
I'll show you.
Oh no, we've already been there.
Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Alright, superstitions. A woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich, whose name is Bukavac. Alright, fair. A peaceful and happy village? Not quite. The villagers are riled up and on the point of breaking, laying the blame for their troubles on the actions of Bukavac. They are trying to defend themselves against the dark force with folk methods. Indeed. Really, I kind of want to check out the homestead, but I guess regardless, that's back in the village. Ah, okay, cool. Because I've already met the elder. And maybe this is a bad idea. But I feel like since we're going to have to pass along the way anyways. Not yet.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Oh, good. Alright. Door frame. The thick lines of the wood and grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words carved sharply, as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a space that doesn't respond. Alright, so this is the same person who was exhibiting some violence earlier. Fear has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the door frame. Fear of the flames and trepidation about losing a loved one.
A horrible death.
A place of death. A dried blood stain has soaked into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body. The heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Okay, so someone was actually murdered, and then that got covered up by something, or by the fire.
True fear.
Ragdoll, so this is Vesna. The doll is caked to the hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish of an age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears to the eyes. So, was that Luca then? I feel like the unknown person, or the unknown trace at the moment, is supposed to be Luca, just based off of other information we've received. Ah. I can talk to you?
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Vesna's trace. The same trace can be felt on the ragdoll and the item dropped by the woman. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders. Lost in the wilderness of fear, I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Wiktor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Proud answer. I mean, based off of that one cutscene that we had, was it last episode? He does tend to give into it a lot.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Alright, no, I'm... Alright, who am I going after? Deep cut. Okay, I could do something that's non-damaging. And then probably take him out then the next round. No. I guess let's do yeah, inflict that on you. Can handle that. Alright. 50% chance to kill him. You. I'm going to diversion you. Let's do that will gives me a 50% chance of like just taking you out of the fight. which is probably worth it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of you. Alright, you're gone. You're gone. That just leaves me with you. Alright, so let's do diversion. And that was probably actually a bad idea, to be fair. Because it's probably only gonna be... Oh! You got to go first. Oh, good. And they're out.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help
You
you
just-
in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
You just witnessed me do that.
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Indeed. Yeah, let's go, head back. Oh, actually, what's new? Bukavac. Bukavacs are sometimes mentioned in the tales and legends of Sirmia, a part of the Kingdom of Slovenia. They personify brutal forces and the inexorable punishment for sins which is bound to come. That is why they are attracted to flaws bred by forbidden acts, like the district governor Vasili's murder. Interesting. Alright. Let's go, I guess, back to the village. Come on. Anything else? Great. Now he's drinking himself. Upia.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasili's burned-out farmstead.
Okay, cool.
Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Okay, Luca's trace. The shaft of the axe bears a distinct trace of Luca. It's identical to the one on the doorframe from the burned-out homestead. Okay, cool. Game reached the same conclusion I did. I guess before I do... Can I still talk to you?
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Ah. Saint's icon. The wise woman's hands hover around the saint's head. They arrange themselves into gestures, subtle, pure snowflakes. Words of the spell sparkle like stars for a girl who suffers evil on earth, who suffers too much of it. Alright.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Ah. Suppose I could. These two are things I need to keep looking for. let's do
You
that.
cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Vasily had a dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vesna for years, turning her life into a nightmare. Vasily's death had left its mark on the entire village. People became violent, full of aggression, still full of terrible memories of the fire. On top of that, apparently, the Elder was not a crystalline figure, and someone in the village holds a deep grudge against him. I need to look into this. Alright.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
I guess... What did I miss? Alright.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
I've already done this fight.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Okay. It is clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Okay, residents see Luca as a sullen churl and a recluse. However, it seems he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was just at Vasily's house on the night of the murder. Fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Could calm her down. Could give her the doll. Let's... I think giving her the doll.
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
No. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna wait to spend that point. Okay. Let's see. I'm almost there. We shall see if the spiritual doctor I've been following is able to help me. Okay, I see. So it's working on the clearing. The hair cloth. I see. It consists of a heart fluttering and panic. Smells of fear. Yep. Neighborly disputes. A difficult love. So we're now certain that that was Luca, which is good to know. Alright. Where am I going? Wow. Did anything reappear in here? No. Alright. I needs to travel.
Again.
Yes.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavac.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I'm sure I will.
Give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
And those hint screens do not last long when you use an SSD for this game.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
No.
Cut off his head.
Did Vesna?
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
That was you.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could.
Ah.
Get out of here!
Here you are, Bukavac. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Alright. So, now I get to choose, difficulty, apparently. Probably gonna go for balanced. Just because I'm going to want to play around with the system. Because so far it seems interesting. So yeah, balanced it is. Fighting wild salutors. To defeat a wild salutor, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bard tells you when the wild salutor sends more enemies against you. Okay. Ah. I see. So perfect efficiency makes every deal the maximum possible damage for 7 turns. Mental defense. Alright. That's actually really tempting. But I guess... And also, heart seems to be the thing that comes up for convincing people of things. Let's do that. Actually, okay. Let's try this. All right. Let's do that. And this? No. Let's keep reducing. States. Bukavac has caused you to enter the suffering state. States can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read their descriptions carefully. Receives damage 2 at the end of every round. This effect stacks. Yikes. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this maybe again? Or I could hit him twice for 12. Removes all negative states. Let's... Okay, enemy's not in a suffering state, so... Let's do a longer setup. Alright. Yes. Let's remove the state again. And I can actually just quick attack you. Oh, okay. So it only ticks down if I actually... Oh no, I rolled that again, didn't I? Just now. Okay, and I made him have to... Okay, let's... How do you do that? I suppose I'm giving this up. Ugh. Let's do this. Great. Okay. We're gonna do another planned attack. Wipe that slate clean. Okay, so it's half damage. So the health restoration is half rounded up. That's actually good to know. Okay. I guess I gotta heal first, but it seems like I heal heal to full in between combat, which is still good to know. All right. They're down. We have acquired flaw, behemoths.
You lose, you lose, you lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Taming a salutor. You defeat Bukavac, the D-dimension salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed salutor won't obey your commands, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You achieved the unachievable.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I
Interesting.
don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done?
Interesting.
No, you don't need to see this.
Ah! Prevent Luca from making rash decisions. Force her to flee. I suppose I did level this. Let's do that.
Nothing has to be decided at the moment. Certainly not things that can't be undone.
Well, exactly. Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already. Sharing a village with murderers? You were the first to spill blood! It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village. Get out of here! We'll burn away the impurity you left in our village. Phew.
So they're together. At the end of it all. Better run home, grab your stuff, because you're gonna leave. Alright. Well. I think this is a good place for me to go ahead and end this episode. A lot happened. Wow. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.